can divide and conquer us, everything's okay. So, but it gets worse. You can't say the word citizen because you're not allowed to. That might hurt people that aren't citizens. Just like in San Francisco and Texas. Or was it in Dallas, too, it happened a few years ago. You're not allowed, it was Hispanic students at one school wearing, one of them, it started when he wore an American flag shirt, just American apparel. American flags, and they said you can't wear that. And then the illegals all wore their Mexican flag shirts. And then the school suspended 6 Hispanic youth, American citizens in San Francisco, because they said the American flag is hurtful. So see, you don't say citizen, you don't have the American flag, and you don't have teapots because that's Hitler, and my dog's Hitler, and you don't say the word homosexual, and you can't have a rebel flag, and you can't, even have an orange General Lee card because that means you're racist, and just on and 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 on. But if banks want to rape you and take your pension funds, that's A-okay. So without further ado, here is the local Seattle TV station, ladies and gentlemen, where you do not say citizen or the words brown bagging it. I didn't know that. See, now I'm aware of this. When I said, hey, Kurt, I walked in, I said, I'm going to buy the writers lunch. And he said, well, you can get them lunch, because I do that, every once a week for some department. I like to get people lunch. That's what I do, Texas hospitality, which is racism as well. And, again, I was at Barton Springs a few months ago, and it was 2 Hispanic guys and a white guy, and one of the Hispanic guys goes, let's go eat at that such Chinese food place. Hey, let's go. I could tell they were stoned. They're all having fun in the pool. Hey, let's go get that Chinese up and such. And the one white guy and the other Hispanic, politically correct, they go, don't say Chinese. They were, just saying Chinese food. I guess if I say, let's get Mexican food. Oh, it's racist. Let's get, I guess if they had like an Irish pub, let's get Irish food. Oh, you're against, oh my gosh. Oh, you made a McWiener joke. Oh my, See, but we're putting BPA on all the kids' juice boxes that brain damages them and gives them cancer. They're raping their brains. Well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and go to now the Sovietization of America in Seattle. Here it is. Brown bag, folks, is racist. Here it is.
As people who work in city government, we represent all the residents of Seattle.
That is part of the memo to City Hall that spells it all out. A recommendation to no longer use the terms citizen or brown bag.
That's right.
The Office for Civil Rights says Seattle serves all residents, whether they're citizens or not. Some like it and some don't.
I think it's ridiculous.
In the sense that citizenship means like legal matters. It might not account for everybody.
And while city leaders publicize brown bag lunch meetings all the time, the term does have a sordid history.
It used to be a way that people could judge the skin color.
But do you find it offensive?
No, not at all. I personally don't.
They've been calling that brown bags for years.
And those responses made us think, what else might governments try to ban? Brown bags come from the supermarket near the black olives, the white onions, and the yellow mustard.
Dreaming of a white Christmas.
Uh-oh, it's racist.
We all want a white Christmas, and a lot of us tie yellow ribbons around that old oak tree.
That's racist.
While UW students spend years walking through Red Square. But the city of Seattle is not alone. State lawmakers just voted to remove all gender-specific words in official records. Freshmen are now first years. Journeymen are journey level, and penmanship, handwriting.
Come on, we all know what it means.
To offend or not to offend?
I think that's carrying it to the point of ridiculous.
That's the point.
Turns out it's a really big question.
So what do you say instead of brown bagging it at the office? Well, according to that memo floating around Seattle, try out sack lunch, or how about lunch and learn? Luke Ducey, Como 4 News.
Well, wait a minute. That's anti-German because the Germans sacked Rome. And they even called some of the tribes, the nickname the Romans had them was sackers. Whoa! I'm part German. I want that banned. Again, and the media should have absolutely decried it. Como did an okay job. Usually the media would be like, this is good. Arrest everyone. But that's where this is all going, ladies and gentlemen. That's the plan. Meanwhile, when we come back, before I get into all the geopolitical news that I've mentioned, the huge Benghazi news, and more, this went up on Infowars.com yesterday, WISN-TV. Armed agents raid animal shelter for baby deer and then kill it. And they come with a SWAT team, put everybody in an area holding them, take the deer, kill it, and then put fines on the animal shelter that took care of a fawn. And again, I've had friends and family that, take care of a fawn when the mama gets hit and the fawn sits there, you take it in, feed it. The point is that the crime was taking care of something. They want to henpeck regular, hardworking, good people. It's about teaching you you're bad. It's about teaching your kids when you're in D.C. They run over and say, "What are you doing, young man?" to a 7-year-old. "Taking pictures of the White House. Give me your ID." And the families get upset, and the Secret Service in police uniforms get in their face. I've seen this. I've videotaped it. We put it out. And they do it to us, and it's let you, and you go, "This isn't America." And they just look at you just going, "You bet it isn't, boy." It's just like, "You bet, you scum." And that's why so many Secret Service have been quitting. Like Bongino, we ought to get him back on, running for Senate. Or is it governor? I forget. Because this is evil, folks. This is authoritarianism, and they want you to know this. I mean, now cops will say, "I'm going to search your car." You're like, "You don't have a right." And they'll just taser you on the spot. And then they'll back those people up, or they'll do proctology exams on 2 women, 4 orifices, 1 glove. Totally criminal. I mean, doing the proctology exam is rape, but it's like you're an animal. And the head of the state police said he liked it until they started losing court cases. The state police in Texas want to pull your wife over and ram their hands inside their body looking for drugs the government shipped in. The government runs Al-Qaeda. They run it all. But when we come back, they come and murder the baby deer to save it. This is the mental illness of government. Because there's a war on for your mind. That has been our motto here at InfoWars for my 18 years of battle against the globalist. And now we see the open announcements of global, private, corporate tyranny over our governments. That's what the New World Order is. It's an unaccountable private combine of organized crime engaged in corporate takeovers of nation states and the conscious attempt to abolish basic rights and fundamental liberties. Infowars.com is not just leading the charge against this here in the U.S. or North America. We are leading the charge worldwide. And that's because our listeners, our viewers, our supporters, fellow freedom lovers like you across the planet resonate with our message of liberty and telling it like it is. And that's why for the last 2 years especially, I have thrown everything I've got, my time, my energy, our backup capital, everything into really trying to awaken the sleeping giant that is humanity. And that's why the July issue that just came in a few days ago is so important. We've already sold about half the stock we have of it at cost in groups of 10 up to 100 in bulk. It covers the entire NSA spy grid, how it ties in worldwide, how it's not about stopping terrorists, but about suppressing and dominating and controlling the free press and political opposition. And in this magazine, we don't just have 3 free bumper stickers like I did a few months ago. We have 10 bumper stickers, 4 full-size ones with amazing messages guaranteed to get people thinking like America has been occupied by globalist forces. Infowars.com. Listen to Alex Jones at Infowars.com. Infowars.com. Forbidden information. Listen to Alex Jones. Infowars.com. And then on top of it, 6 medium-sized bumper stickers with the message as well. These are key to post in legal and lawful areas on your book bag, your computer, your car, or to give friends and family. I have printed 500,000 of these bumper stickers. Only half of this month's run of magazines has them. So when you purchase them in bulk or you're a 12-month subscriber, you will get the special issue. And I can't afford to do this every month, so it's going to be quite a while until we do this again. Please take advantage of this. Buy them in bulk and give them to your friends and family and encourage them to get these bumper stickers out, because with 500,000 stickers, we can reach tens of millions of people with the message of truth. They want to collectivize us. They want to bankrupt us. They want to drive us into their arms to control us. They want to dumb us down. But the sleeping giant that is for humanity is awakening. So I want to thank you all for your support. I want to encourage everybody to go to InfoWarsStore.com and to get a 12-month subscription or to give a gift subscription. Imagine 12 of these coming to your friends or family's door to wake them up. Or to give a gift subscription to the local police department or your local congressman or woman. This is how we're going to affect change, voting with our dollars and voting with our time. Again, visit InfoWarsStore.com today to to subscribe, to get the magazine in bulk, or to give a gift subscription, or to give yourself a subscription to Wake Up Friends and Family. I am all in. I am committed 110% to not mince words and to not back off and to boldly confront the globalist. And our listeners and supporters, our info warriors, who aren't behind us, they're right beside us. So I want to thank all of you that have supported us in the past, and I want to encourage all of you out there who may be on the fence, that know this information is true, but have been scared to take action. You had better be scared of not taking action and letting this monstrous system come to fruition. Now is the time to commit. Now is the time to say which side of history you're on. Now is the time to stand against